everybody, welcome back to the Haven Family Farm. Today is the big day. As you can see behind me, we've got the two New Holland 256 rakes and of course the M4. That's what we're going to be raking with today, but we are going to try out this hitch that I built. We still have to get it set up. We're in what I call like road mode, where they're being towed. The second rake is directly behind the first one for road travel, or even around your farm, just going from field to field if you have some little trails or roads. You know, that's how this is set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that receiver over to here, and we'll slide that bar out, and we may have to play with it a little bit. I'm not exactly sure where. I've never used this before, so I'm not exactly sure where we're going to want to put it. We're going to be raking some second cutting today. After first cut, we basically had a drought, and the second cut did not come in very well. I think a lot of my fertilizer evaporated. So before it got old, I just decided to go ahead and cut it and take it anyway, and hope that we'll have a good third cut. Maybe some more rain will come. So that's what we're going to be working with today. Normally first cut, I will do double windrows. Second cut and third cut, depending on how thick it is, I'll usually do sorry if the sun's in your face, let me turn. I'll usually do like triples. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to do 4 rows into one. So we'll see how it goes. The other thing is I'm used to raking with a Kubota rotary rake, and if I remember, I'll leave a link up there, a little card up there for those of you who have not seen any of those videos or aren't familiar with the rake. But what I normally do is I'll just start on the outside and I'll work my way to the inside of the field, and I'll do a bunch of circles, and then when I get towards the inside, I'll just go straight back and forth with my rows to finish it off. The beauty with a lot of those rotary rakes is that you can lift them up. So when I'm doing the rows in the center going back and forth, I lift the rake up, I make my loop around, and when I come back to do another pass going straight, I set the rake down. So what that does is it doesn't mess up any of the rows that I did on the outside of the field, any of those circles. As anybody knows with these ground driven rakes, obviously you can't lift them up. So wherever you're driving is wherever you're raking. So what I thought I'm going to try in this field is I'm actually going to start in the middle of the field here. And I'm going to do some straight passes back and forth to a certain point, and I'll make my loops out here, and when we're done, the loops that I made out here I'm going to clean up, and I'll make big loops all the way around the field. So hopefully when I get done, there'll be some nice clean straight passes in the middle, and then just some nice clean circles going all the way around the outside. So that's the plan. I don't know how well it's going to work. We're going to give it a shot. Leave in the comment section down below. For those of you guys that use a rake similar to this, I know there's John Deere rakes, the International rakes, all sorts of rakes that are similar to these ground driven ones. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you do? Even if you only do a single, what do you do? Do you start in the middle and go back and forth, or do you start on the outside and work your way in? Let me know. So let's go ahead, and we're going to get these rakes set up into field position. Okay, so we're in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, we're in the 4th hole. There is yet another one. I could take that out a whole nother foot yet. So we'll see. Like I said, never done this before, so we're gonna start there. So now what we're gonna do is we'll pull the tractor forward, and we'll back up, and we'll get positioned here to hook up this rake. looks like they're going to be overlapping a decent amount, but again, I got to try it first. I may end up moving that out to the last hole, which will take that over another foot, but we're going to give it a try. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to bore you. I got to crank all the handles down and get the rakes all adjusted, ready, so I won't bore you with that. everybody, that'll finish up for this video here. Just give you a couple quick final thoughts here on this setup. I just finished raking the second field. I got one more to go yet here. Overall, I'm happy with how things have worked out. I was worried a little bit about the off tracking of the second rake, that going around corners it would end up off tracking too far and miss the row, and that was not the case so far. So that's good, don't have to worry about that. I did have one little issue. I ended up having to stop and get bungee cords for the 4 crank handles because they, you know, they're all greased up, and with the vibration in the field they were starting to turn, and this rake had actually dropped some and probably bent some of my teeth. It was digging in the ground a little bit. So that was one little issue I had. Overall, like I said, everything worked very well. The only thing I'm not sure of is in a heavy first cut hay, if the first rake grabs a full width and it's really thick stuff, and that one's grabbing loose hay and that windrow, it may overwhelm the second rake. So you might not be able to get 2 full rake widths, whatever, of hay and a really thick first cut. That's the only thing I'm not sure of yet. Other than that, everything worked good. So if you have any questions, comments, leave them down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and the thumbs up, please. I really appreciate that. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys on the next video.